My life it was difficult.
I grew up as a young boy just seeing violence and drugs abuse and alcohol abuse.
They're on the edge of beautiful city of Cape Town, yet there's this great divide between the Cape Flats and Cape Town.
I am a married man, 3 children. It was difficult to raise these children because I was not working that time.
I have a dream of to be a manager. Then my father passed away.
I became involved in drugs. And I was just like a person just roaming the streets, and there's no hope for me.
My brother, I was shot.
I lost my business, my family, my wife.
So, I lost my dream.
When we say that there's an increase in the crime rate, what we find is that people go out and they act that way. So we needed to change the people's mindsets with regards to crime, unemployment, etc. We achieve our objectives by community involvement.
When I came here, the environment here and the people I met here in the center, it drew me close. Here in the center where I met the creator of all. It learned me a lot of things. I'm grateful for the center. It made me the person that I am now.
If you feed them spiritually, they see the other side of life, so that they can create for themselves a platform where they can start living from or moving from.
I drive in the taxi. I was rude. I was bad behavior, even to my passenger, to my community. Now I feel better because I learn self-development, structure, to plan about my life, to treat others like to treat me.
One of the main challenges in the community is the high cost of banking. The result is that people tend to keep their wages in cash, which lends itself to impulse spending. And in other words, you're perpetuating a destructive economic cycle in the community.
Then we thought, let's level the playing field where the poor can also access their basic needs through the cell phone channel.
They've developed a new system called the Flash Cooperative that allows people to have credit on and make purchases through their cell phones, which reduces transaction costs, crime levels, and actually brings back more money into the community. This is just one example of how access to the economic system can form a base from which to enact lasting change in people's hearts and lives.
It's very crucial for me to see the poor being uplifted and for the poor to help themselves.
What I've learned here, I'm also teaching other people in the community, because that is where I made wrong.
They teach me how to handle money, how to budget, how to develop myself.
They first start with inside of you, then the skills and the knowledge that is inside that I didn't know of, it came forth. And so my perspective of my mind was changed. So I decided now that I want to be a social worker. See, I want to work in my community.
I believe that the change on the outward can only happen when there's a change on the inside.
I don't have the money now, but I have a hope of I will be a businesswoman, a well-known businesswoman.
Since I am here, I am filled of joy inside of me, and I have peace with others.
So the change that the center does with me, it's affecting other people also, and it's spreading like a fire.
We saw people that was once hopeless, people that was labeled useless, having a 360-degree turnaround within their lives.
There's always room for changes, you see. While there's life, there's hope, and where there's hope, there can be changes.